Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday to you all. We are here again, starting off with a brand new week, and I am here with my Monday morning mobilisations, which is a full body mobilisation suitable for every single morning to help your body get through the day, really, in a less painful, less sore and stiff fashion. So, if you don't know me, hi. I am Lisa, I'm the Health and Confidence Coach, and I've been here for a while. Actually, Monday to Fridays, 9 AM, I am here every single day doing something different, but it's all around the topic of movement and why it's so important for us to move, especially whilst we're in lockdown, and especially as a few of us are starting to get on a little bit now, and we're starting to feel the aches and pains of daily life. Really, they're just like little notifications that your body is giving you to be like, oh, got to check this out. Oh, I haven't moved my neck very much, so I'm just going to be stiff for a few days now. The important thing is to move it before it becomes painful, because most of the time we're stiff and sore because of a lack of movement, and that means that we've been not doing very much or doing very much movement at all. So that's what this morning stretch is really for. It's just to help your body wake up and get prepared and feel good for the day. Yeah, shall we do it? So what we're going to do is, you don't need any equipment. I've got a little mat, but you don't really need one. And I'm going to walk you through a full body mobilisation sequence that you can get done literally whilst you are waiting for your morning cup of coffee or whatever it is. I'm just going to chuck my hair up so that doesn't fall all in my face. Nice. Okay, perfect. So let's have a good morning mobilisation session. Okay, we're going to start by giving ourselves some nice engagement. And what I want you to focus on here is your heels. We're going to press and screw them into the floor. Good morning to people that are popping on now that I've got up. Please say good morning, please do these stretches with me, and then please tell everybody how amazing they are afterwards. So we're going to anchor by pressing and screwing our heels into the floor. We're going to engage our bum by squeezing that in a little bit. We're going to engage our core for the same thing. We're going to open up our chest and shoulders. But for our last point, we're always going to check that rib cage is over the belly button. There's 5 steps there to perfect form, and if you want to know about them in a little bit more detail, you can send me a little message and I'll post it or comment it underneath this post. So we've got our 5 steps to perfect form on, and I'm always going to start off with the neck because it's the most obvious place to start. So what we're going to do is have a little look at our chest, or we're going to try and get our chin down to our chest without forcing it, and then we're going to have a little look up at the ceiling. Now it's important that you do have a good glute and core engagement as well as your heels being into the floor, because it helps your body understand that your body is not moving, it is your neck. So otherwise your body just wants to get involved with everything, and we don't want it to do that. So we're going to give it something else to focus on with good engagement, so that we can have a look at our little chest and then have a little look at the ceiling. We're going to do that one about 10 times, or pick out your lucky number and do as many as you like. One is not a lucky number in this instance. Perfect. You can choose 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All good, they're magic numbers. From here, what I'm going to do is apply those 5 things again, and then I'm going to have a look from one shoulder, and I'm going to go over to my other shoulder. Perfect. Now I know that there's a few of you that have started doing this little morning routine with me, and you've started doing it on more than just the Monday that I see you for. So I just wanted to say a massive well done for doing it, and also I really wanted to say how amazing it is that there's so many of you that are actually feeling the difference from a tiny little bit of a morning mobilisation stretch. So yeah, well done. I was really pleased to see that a lot of you are doing it, and even if you haven't told me that you are, I'm still very proud that you're getting involved. Perfect. So we've done our neck there. I'm just going to add in some little half moons because I love them, and I think that they're really good for a neck rotation. One thing that I want you to be careful of whilst we're drawing little half moons with our chin is that your shoulders don't slouch forwards, because your shoulders will want to help out the old neck, especially if you're used to being hunched up. They're going to want to get involved, and you can tell them that they're not getting involved by pushing the chest out, getting them shoulders back, and making your body focus on a good engagement so that you can get through these rotations. Again, we're going to do about 10 there, or whatever your magic number is, and then we're going to draw the same up the top. So we're going to go from shoulder to shoulder. Nice. Also, if you are one of these people that's been doing it with me for a while now, I would love to know, now that it's been a few weeks for you, how that snap, crackle and pop feeling is when you do the rotation of the neck. Do you still feel it? If you do, is it less than it was before? And if you're just joining me for the first time and you're feeling these, I like to call them snap, crackle and pop, but you'll feel it in your neck as you make those rotations. And that's, it's not, well, it's just basically your neck is making some movements that it is not used to doing an awful lot of. But once you do it regularly, you will see a good improvement there. So that's perfect. So tell me about it. If you've done it and you've seen the difference, tell me and everybody else about it. That would be great. So we've done our little neck there. That's good, isn't it? So we're going to move on to our shoulders then. So what we're going to do for our shoulders is we're going to have our thumbs facing each other. Nice. Now what I want you to do is have a little lift up to the ceiling, and then I want you to breathe out as you take it back. We're going to take it up, we're going to take it back. Also, this is another move that our bodies love to get involved with unless we tell it not to. So I want you to really focus on pushing the heels into the floor and squeezing your bum and your core so that you're rooted, and then it's your body seems to understand then that it's not a movement that it's getting involved with. We're literally just moving those hands all the way up to the ceiling, and then we're going to bring them all the way to the back of the room. It doesn't matter if you don't have as much movement as me. Don't force it, just work where you are. 9, I think that's 10. Perfect, the worst counter in the world. What we're going to do now then is quickly bring it over into crosses. So you're going to cross it over one way, we're going to stick it out. We're going to cross it over the other way, we're going to stick it out too. Nice. When we're doing this one, you'll feel it more up the top of the chest. It's around here. It's great, pecs, great for the shoulders there as well. Nice. So we're going to do 10 of those. Also, whilst you're doing these movements, don't be tempted to like go crazy quick, because we want to gently test that range of motion to see if we're getting to its full potential or not. Love it. So we're going to find ourselves doing about 10 of them. Well done. Nice. We're just going to finish this off by popping our fingertips on our elbows. Nice. We're going to push those heels back into the floor. Now I don't want you to grab your elbows at all, but I want you to have a deep breath. And then as you breathe out, you're going to see how far your shoulders can go back. Nice. Love it. Well done. Love it. We're going to let that go then. That's a nice bit of upper body done there. So we're going to move on to our lower body next. And what we're going to do for that one is we're going to start off in a nice hamstring stretch. We're going to engage those 5 steps to perfect form. If you don't know what they are, tell me and I'll tell you all about them. Nice. We're going to get our chest out and shoulders back. We're going to really push those heels into the floor, and then I want you to stick your bum out to bend over. Yeah, it's your bum's job. Nice. Now what we're going to do here is see how far we can reach down without bending our backs over. Yeah, good. What I want you to do now is really push those heels into the floor. I'm going to start to do some gentle bounces. 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to see if we can reach down any lower than we just were. We're going to do it again too. Make sure your bum's on. Squeeze it. 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll reach down. Oh yes, look at that movement. And we're going to do it again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to reach down. We're really going to push the bum, your heels into the floor and squeeze your bum on. Nice. You should feel that all the way up the back of the legs there. It's perfect. 9, 10. Love it. We're just going to bring out those feet then a little bit wider than they were before. We're going to go through the same engagement and we're going to reach down. Again, as far as you feel comfortable to, as long as your bum is on and your back is not getting involved. I'm just going to switch it to the side so that you can see that again. Nice, I've got my legs wider than my hips. Okay, I'm going to go back through those bounces. You will notice that with our legs being in a slightly wider stance, that stretch has now moved from the back of the legs up to the sides of the legs. And we're going to stretch them out by repeating that same movement. We're doing 10 little bounces. Really going to push our heels into the floor, really going to squeeze our bum, and we're going to see how much further we can go down. Nice. It does not matter if you cannot come down for good depth without bending your back. If that happens to you, then you're going to stay here where your upper body is in a good position. Love it. The depth will come, don't you worry. 9, 10, perfect. We're going to squeeze it and hold it for 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. And then we're just going to go and warm up those hips a little bit. So what I want you to do here is, if you have a wall, you can hold one. If you don't have a wall but you've got good balance, you can do that instead. You can get a chair. Nice. Now what I want you to do here is use your bum cheek to bring your leg up to as high as it will go, really. 3, nice. We're going to do 10 of them. So it's really nice for the hips, this. 9, 10, perfect. We'll do it again, over onto the other side. I just want to see how far I can get my bum cheek to instruct my leg to come up to the ceiling. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Love it. From here, we're going to do some knee circles. Again, if you need the wall, go and get one. This is another one that's nice for really sore hips. We get really sore hips because they can actually make a lot of movement, but we hardly ever treat them to their full range of motion, which is where stiff and sore areas come in. Then we have the temptation to keep it still because it's obviously in pain. Perfect. We'll do 10 there. We'll do 10 again over here. We're going to lift it, draw a big circle with the knee. Nice. We're going to do 10 of them, and this is actually our last one today. So we've done a nice little bit of neck, we've done shoulders, we've done hips, we've done lower back, and we've done the leg as well. Perfect. There you go. And I'm telling you, literally, what, maybe 5 minutes of your time that's taken up, and I feel good for it. So I know that if you did do that, then you will be feeling amazing for it too. So please tell the world if you did. And if you didn't, at least tell me good morning and let me know that you're watching today. Good morning. Morning, Phil. Who have we got? Kunal Clinton. Very nice. God, you guys take me back. You're all a blast from the past for me. But a very good morning to you all. So I hope that you enjoyed that. Tell me if you are joining in whilst we're doing it. That would be lovely. And if you're thinking, oh God, what's this go on here for every day? I'm here because literally I want to help you guys get past your painful points. As well, especially in my job, I get to hear about it all the time. Oh, I got a sore neck, got a sore back, blah, blah, blah. And actually when I ask people about this, they're not doing really anything apart from moaning about it. And now that we're in lockdown and we're all like not even halfway to our 10k steps, it is actually really important that we take a moment to move, to look after our bodies. So yeah, that's why I'm here pretty much. If you've got any issues or any pains or any sore points that you would love for me to talk about, send me a message, because I like to be helpful like that. And you don't know, maybe I've got a great piece of advice for you. So happy Monday, have an amazing day. And I will be seeing you all tomorrow for my deep hip stretches. So it's one of my favourite days, that, because hips and lower back is something that is a serious issue for a lot of us. And it has been mine, following on from back surgeries. I've done a lot of work there, so I love to do those stretches. And I'll see you in the morning for those. Have an amazing day. Goodbye.